Splatoon Nation! Welcome back to Get Sloshed, the channel where we offer a 100% booyah back policy guarantee, no questions asked. First of all, thank you. I mean this sincerely. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. You guys have a lot of options on who you receive your Splatoon content from these days, and it truly means a lot that you decided to stop by and hang out for a while. I've only been doing this for about a month or so, and I mentioned this in a previous video, but I am a Splatoon fan first, Splatoon player second, and a content creator way at the bottom, not even in the same stratosphere. The main reason why I decided to do this is just so I could share this game with more of you who love this game as much as I do. So, have you dudes heard some of the jams in Splatoon 3? Scorching, funktastic, saucy, exquisite, gnarly. Seriously though, the music in Splatoon 3, or all of Splatoon for that matter, is pretty top-notch, and that's what we're going to be doing today. And so what I've decided to do for this video is I just took about 10 tracks from each game, 1, 2, and 3, and we're just going to be jamming for a little bit. That okay with you guys? Even if it's not, we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Seriously, thank you. Let's go get sloshed. Dudes. Okay, there's a reason why this one came first on my list today. If you love Splatoon, your soul jumped for joy when you heard this as part of the Splatoon 3 announcement. Dude, I don't need to say anything else. Alright. I don't care what planet you're from. If you can't get down on that bass line, I don't know what to tell you. This was the very first tutorial theme is kind of what this one's labeled as, so... gosh. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic. Obviously, this one is now used in Splatoon 3, just kind of like a more updated version of it, but yeah, this is one of the songs that kind of set the tone for Splatoon 1. Oh, dude, this will never, ever get old to me. This, dude, once again, bassline, just infectious. I could get down to this all day. This is so good. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just lay down that funk. And oh, dude. Timeless. Timeless. Callie and Marie. You know, even if you don't like the news, it's hard to argue with this song. It's fun, you know? For Callie and Marie bringing the news, it fits. It fits. Very well done, once again. Give it to me! Dudes, as simple as it is so effective. It just slaps. I love it. I truly love it. Oh, dudes, I want you to know right now, this might be my favorite song in all of Splatoon. I've always loved reggae. I was really hoping for more reggae in Splatoon 3. This is my jam right here. It never gets old. My brain just goes to such a happy place when I hear this. Just brings me right back. Love it. Yes! Oh man, it is just, it's such an odd balance of just like rock and roll and Splatoon. It's perfect. Dude, I almost forgot about this one, honestly. Like, it just keeps going. There are so many great songs that came out of Splatoon 1. This one just got like buried amongst a pile of gems. You know, another just solid all-around song. There's not, I can't really, not gonna go too deep into it. It just, you know, it fits the profile for the game of Splatoon. Very nice. That was the 8th track, and dude, these are all outstanding. Oh yeah, you guys remember this one. You guys know this one all too well. Straight out of the Splatoon 1 campaign mode. Hey, it did its job for the time, right? It's not bad. Not bad. It's a very, very Splatoon, we'll say that. Let's see, which song should I have for number 10? Ah, it's October 1st. I know. Appropriately titled Octo Valley. I'm sure you guys remember this one as well if you played Splatoon 1. This to me just highlights just the versatility of the music. You have just such a mellow, ambient, like very spacey song that just paints such a cool picture. These songs are all awesome. Splatoon 1 featured some truly, truly outstanding music. Even in its earlier concept days, you know, I heard that's 2015, you know, when Splatoon 1 came out, it was more of a, they weren't really sure how it was gonna go. And so, man, did they back it with some outstanding music to introduce the concept of Splatoon to the world. Good stuff. So I think that was track 10. We're gonna end it right there for Splatoon 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at Splatoon 2. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Okay, I promise you guys, I will never play this song on this channel ever again. I know you've already suffered through the news countless times in Splatoon 2. The only reason I had to include it was just because it was very much a part of Splatoon 2. Although we tuned it out when we were watching the news, it's got some funk to it. I mean, for what it is, it's a sweet jam. Unfortunately, everyone hated the news so much that it kind of got pushed off to the side, but very worthy. Now I know you're not hating me for this one. You can't hate on this one. This song, as simple as it is, even though it isn't in-game, just the sound of the bass and just the way everything fits together just, to me, is just awesome. This is, my ears really, really like this. Yeah, one of my personal favorites for sure. Ooh. This is hot. Jalfonso is always knowing what's up. This song is no exception. It is just so unique, and there's so many layers to it. And just all the extra little nuances in it, this song is fantastic. Fantastic. Oh yeah, we've heard this a time or two. Wow, almost forgot this was an actual song. This just like feels like it's just like wired into my brain. I truly don't have any problem with this. I do like the ripping electric guitar riff, and you know, for the lobby screen, it served its purpose. Not bad. I like it. For when I think of Splatoon 2 in-game music, this is the first song that comes to mind. And yeah, I like it. Still got that same just Splatoon feel to it, where you have some rock mixed with just kind of, I don't even know what to call it really, but yeah, not bad. This song, for some reason, because I associate it with the Splatfest, it makes me want to party. You know, just your good old-fashioned kick-you-in-the-face dance song. It's definitely got its own Splatoon twist with the squid-like vocals, but overall, not bad at all. More in-game music, very solid. Very, very Splatoon sounding. They're very interesting in-game music, I will say that. Very interesting. Other more dancey jam. This to me is a perfect example of how the music sort of evolved from Splatoon 1 to Splatoon 2. Not saying that it evolved into something better, but just this is something that I don't think you would have heard in Splatoon 1, based on kind of the 10 songs that I picked earlier. But good stuff. Very unique. Fits Splatoon very well. This one is off of Octo Expansion, and I remember Octo Expansion having some pretty stellar music. I'm definitely a fan of some of these jams. This is good stuff. Had to end Splatoon 2 with kind of a stomper here. Definitely fits the vibe of Splatoon 2 overall. Definitely hear Pearl's high-pitched squid voice in there. I'm not going to even get into which one I liked better versus Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2. You can just kind of gauge how I feel based on my reactions to the 10 tracks from each game. I do think both are fantastic, and I mean that sincerely. I'm tempted to wonder if some of Splatoon was perhaps rushed a little bit because of wanting to get the game out, Splatoon 2, on time for the Switch. So I don't know. I don't know how any of that went. But I still think, nonetheless, it's a fantastic soundtrack for Splatoon 2 as well. And with that, oh, dude, I'm so stoked to get into Splatoon 3. Get comfortable for this. Music does not have to be complicated or in your face to be good. This is neither, and it is fucking awesome. It's so patient, and it's leaving plenty of space for everything in there. I remember sitting on the player screen just jamming for like the first 2 minutes. This is so good. I just love this. It's perfect. So this is considered phase 1 of the tutorial music. You just know something is coming. Phase 2? And here it comes. They're not quite giving it to you all the way yet. They're just This is a gnarly build. Phase 3. Here it comes. Let's go, dude. Beautiful. Fantastic. This is such a great theme song for Splatoon 3. I would consider this the theme song. And dude, they really did a fantastic job with this. I can't say it enough. Honey, you just stopped the music. Dude, that's some funk! Definitely a fan of this one. Dude, it's so funky. It's always, I mean, all Splatoon has great bass lines I've found, but dude, this is just fun. Yeah, top notch. I'm a fan. You guys might recall this from the Splatfest, from the world premiere Splatfest. I really am fond of this. You know, this one is a little bit more complicated, more complex. It's so tasteful though. It doesn't, sometimes music can just be too cluttered and just, sometimes it's very easy to overdo a song like this, and they didn't with this one. They just, it's as good as it gets as far as I'm concerned. I honestly, I don't see how a person could not like this. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say. It's so good. For video game music, it is as good as it gets. Dude, I mean, clearly, this is why this is genius, is because they literally took the idea of Mr. Coco, the Crush Station shopkeeper, and they made it feel like gigantic, like what he looks like. It's brilliant. We're gonna feature one more of the shops because they're all kind of relatively the same. But they're all awesome. The first word that comes to mind when I hear this, fresh. It's just clean, baby. It sounds so just pure. Very nice. There's so many layers and details and things that fade in and out. Truly brilliant. Man, I can't say enough good things about it. Some in-game music for you here. There's a really cool guitar riff right here. As a guitar player, that's pretty sharp right there. You know, not as much in-game music made my list. It's not that I didn't care for the in-game music, but a lot of the music that I was really fond of was like, you know, in the shops and everything kind of in between. But yeah, really well done in-game music. We're not going to spend too much time on this one just because this is essentially the same riff as the tutorial phase 1, 2, and 3. But this is kind of the in-game full version of the song, Clickbait. So it's kind of, once again, the Splatoon theme, and it sounds rockin'. Very well done. Are you guys actually kidding me with these jams? Another just super funky jam. Just, it is so good. I can't say, I'm running out of good things to say. It's never ending. Splatoon 3 features some seriously incredible music. If you're asking What's so special about this? There doesn't need to be anything special about this. Just listen to it. How could I possibly be in a bad mood listening to this? Absolutely stellar once again. Do I even say anything? This is more lobby music, but dude, the lobby music is so fire. It is so good. I would take the lobby music over the in-game music as in-game music. I suppose we can't make that happen, hey? It's so good. All of the lobby music, there was some that I left off of this list because of how many great songs there were. It's awesome. It's truly, truly, truly awesome. It sounds so good. Let's keep it going. I realized that this song was already played earlier in this video. I don't care. It is so good. I'm gonna try not to repeat anything that I've already said, but just listen to it. It is not overly complicated. It's a lot of very familiar riffs that you've probably heard in other songs, but the sounds and the textures that they chose for this are so spot on. I just love this. So yes, I went with more lobby music for my 10th and final pick because this is so good. This will never get old to me either. I could listen to this all day. Put it on loop all day, 24 hours. I'll get down. We've got to give credit to the original composer. And so that would be Mr. Toro Minigishi. I really hope I'm not pronouncing that name incorrectly. If I do, please forgive me. Toro Minigishi, composer working for Nintendo since 1998, sound director and lead composer for Splatoon 2, and also continues to compose music for Splatoon 3. Incredible work. Okay, so I'm reading that the music in Splatoon 3 is composed by also Toro was involved with this, but also Shio Fuji and Ryo Nagamatsu. I truly hope I'm not pronouncing those incorrectly. So let's just recognize those three individuals because it sounds like they were behind everything that we hear on Splatoon. And, you know, whenever we're doing an episode like this, it's always important to give credit to the authors. This was simply meant to just be a review of Splatoon music. This was meant to kind of put Splatoon music on display. Anything that I do on this channel is out of pure love for Splatoon. So, I think that's pretty much all we had for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. I know this was a very long, noisy episode, but I had a lot of fun doing this. Everything that you saw, as far as my reaction, I maybe listened to it maybe for a quick, you know, aside from hearing it in-game, I didn't have anything planned as far as what I was gonna say or how I was gonna react to those songs. Those are all just genuine, just in the moment, how I felt. And so I just appreciate you guys going there with me. Without you guys, without your company, it's just me talking into a camera. I'm willing to bet there's at least one song that didn't make my list that you are really fond of. I'd like to hear about it in the comments. 10 songs is an okay sample size when you're kind of looking at the soundtrack for a video game, but either way, if you play Splatoon, you know that there are so many more out there. Before I forget, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like yourselves just a little bit more than you did the day before, and subscribe to Being Kind to One Another. That's all I have for you today. Much love, mad respect, Splatoon Nation. We'll see you in the ink.